In an effort to ensure a credible general election in 2023, the Nigerian Police Force says the force will continue to work with other security agencies to provide tight security before, during, and after the 2023 general elections. The force public relations officer, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, made the assurance during a press conference at the force headquarters in Abuja. He noted that the Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Alkali Baba, is organizing a conference and retreat for senior officers scheduled for 31st October to 2nd of November 2022 in Owerri, Imo State, aimed at training officers across all boards to enhance their capacity to respond to threats ahead of the forthcoming general election.
Activating some of our ICT-based platforms to assist us in this regard. We are working with other agencies to have enough personnel that every polling unit across the country will have adequate presence of police and other agencies. So we, with what we have, with the operation order designed for 2023 general elections, we don't have any problem and no cause for alarm. We are going to have elections in all these states across the 6 geopolitical zones, no cause for alarm. Aside from the fact that we are not having any negative report, we still adding more pep in areas of procuring more equipment to fortify security in these areas.
He, however, cautioned political actors to play by the rules of the game and stop overheating the system, saying the era of ballot snatching has gone for good in the country based on the various innovations being introduced into the system by the INEC. A further call for continuous cooperation of citizens and political actors with regards to guidelines that will bring out a successful general election.
So we are working with INEC too, that INEC has designed certain platforms to make this thing easier for all of us. There are so many things INEC has introduced, and I'm sure that the follow trend of development in INEC, they have been rolling out some of these new initiatives and platforms to make everything very easy for us. So that era of saying people will just come, snatch boxes somewhere to go and use another place may not work. Because I know that in the previous off-season elections, INEC actually color-coded some of the ballot papers. So if you color-code a ballot paper to a state or to a particular local government, you can't use it anywhere. So what's the essence of snatching the box to do what? But we cannot even allow that in any way. We are working seriously to make sure there's adequate enforcement of restriction order. And that's why the outermost ring will be very, very fortified. The military, NSCDC, mobile policemen, armed to the teeth, are going to be.
The 3rd edition of the Strategic Conference and Retreat for Senior Police Officers has the theme, The Imperative of a Nigerian Police Strategic Plan for Peaceful Elections, holding in Owerri, Imo State capital. Kike Lomo Okere, TV News, Abuja.